Training your dog using operant and classical conditioning involves two different approaches. Classical conditioning, also known as Pavlovian conditioning, is a method where a neutral stimulus becomes associated with a significant stimulus, eliciting a conditioned response. For example, ringing a bell before feeding your dog can make the dog salivate at the sound of the bell alone over time. Start by choosing a neutral stimulus, such as a bell, and pair it consistently with an event that naturally elicits a response from your dog, like meal times. Over a period, your dog will start to associate the bell with the food and react accordingly, even if the food isn't immediately present. This process demonstrates the fundamental principles of classical conditioning. Operant conditioning, on the other hand, relies on reinforcement and punishment to increase or decrease the likelihood of a behavior. Positive reinforcement, such as giving treats for good behavior, and negative reinforcement, like removing an unpleasant stimulus when the dog behaves well, are key techniques. Positive reinforcement involve praising your dog and giving a treat when it sits on command, while negative reinforcement might involve stopping an annoying nose when the dog stops barking. Punishment in operant conditioning can also be used but should be approached with caution. Positive punishment involves adding something unpleasant to discourage a behavior, such as a firm no or a quick squirt of water when the dog misbehaves. Negative punishment involves taking away something desirable, like removing a favorite toe when the dog is aggressive. Combining these methods can be highly effective in teaching your dog commands, tricks, and good manners. For example, you can use classical conditioning to teach your dog to associate the sound of a clicker with a treat. Once the dog understands that the click means a treat is coming, you can use the clicker as a marker to shape new behaviors through operant conditioning. Start with classical conditioning to create associations and move on to operant conditioning to shape behaviors through rewards and consequences. Patience, consistency, and timing are crucial for both methods to be effective. By understanding and applying these principles, you can train your dog more effectively, leading to a well-behaved and happy pet.